Another class relationship is aggregation and the composition. So let's take a look at in detail. The aggregation and compositions are very related, and the composition is a special case of aggregation. So aggregation is a special form of association which represent an ownership relationship between two classes, which means if A owns B, A and B are in aggregation relationship. So ownership also we can say has a relationship. For example, a person has a supervisor. Then between person and supervisor, it's a has a ownership relationship, which is aggregation. A student has academic advisor, so we have an aggregation between student and the academic advisor. The owner object is called the aggregating object, and its class is called the aggregating class. A subject object is called the aggregated object, and an object may be owned by many aggregating objects. If an object is exclusively owned by an aggregating object, the relationship is called composition. Let's take a look at a little bit detail. What's the difference? Composition is the contained item. Aggregated item is a part of the containing item, aggregating object. That is typically the case. For example, an engine is contained in a car, so this engine is exclusively owned by a car. We don't see any one engine being owned by many cars on the street. We don't see that. So that is a composition, exclusive ownership case. So typically the contained item is a part of a containing item. That is the case. But aggregation is the contained item can exist on its own. That is aggregation. For example, airplanes and airport. An airport has many airplanes, but airplanes can exist on its own. So this is not composition, but aggregation. However, that is totally based on the view, perspective in specific application program. Suppose if you are writing a program for junkyards where you sell some used or trashed car parts, then engine and the car stands its own. So in that case, the engine and car are not necessarily a composition relationship and the like, since you can sell just the engine only by taking an engine out of the car, and you can put the engine into another car and the like. So depending on the specific situation or case, that the relationship is different. So it's up to the context of your program.